Moving forward, this place holds many memories. I ended up meeting who I believed to be my twin flame, and he sat me the fuck down, okay? My late grandfather approved and hadn't even met him, so that reassured me I had met my match, at least so I thought. It was more so because he was named after one of my grandfather's favorite shows and their phone convos. That was one of the few people who physically witnessed my spiritual gifts, and I had considered his family to be my second. And the craziest part is I met him as well as some few good people at this time via Facebook. We listen and we don't judge, okay? Our love for animals, food, street smarts, jokes, and music brought us together. I met his mom, who I considered my second mother, in a courtroom for him. Signs I disregarded, but I was no saint, so who was I to judge? Life in the Jecks was never easy for us. God bless her soul, by the way. I love his mom. They accepted my crazy and vice versa. One night I remember trying to fall asleep and kept seeing this bright light. Convinced he was shining a light in my face when I closed my eyes, he kept denying and I could tell he wasn't lying. I saw there was a moon out, but that wasn't it. The next day, there was a blizzard and my mom called his to tell me that my grandpa was in the hospital and it was bad. The snow stopped long enough for my stepmom, who picked me up, to get us to Jacoby, and once we arrived, it started again. Everything was white like that light. My grandpa and I were spiritually connected, and I knew and felt he was waiting for us. We could feel each other's physical pains and all, y'all. But once I got back to my mom's, we got the call. He was gone. I felt the chill and saw a shadow pass by, and my heart began to get just as cold as that day. As for me and him, the lover, we toured each other a lot, loved each other very much, but it got toxic, and we began to argue often. I ended up pregnant. He was getting locked up. It got disrespectful after a while, and I was honest in my want to leave. It hurt, but one thing I always was honest, especially with him. He respected it for the moment, but breaking points were reached. And while typically that would have been the last time that building or block saw me, because I'm known for getting up and going, okay, ghost queen, when I feel like the energy is off or I'm unwanted. But I ended up forming some genuine friendships with his family as well as some former mutual friends. And as far as the friends go, we would always go upstairs to our other people's house and hotbox and rap and challenge each other, sharpening each other's iron when it came to this rap stuff, which was pretty much an escape for me because it's a rarity to find one person, let alone a group of people who has such a broadened musical palette, and I could sit and enjoy every genre of music with them, and they would actually create beats inspired by things that we watched, games that we played, and things of that nature, which I found to be fire. I think that is super creative. They had some really dope beats and are still making some, by the way. But it was really cool for the moment. You know, we were just young, living life like it had no end. Those were the times. I don't regret a day. But continuing on, we moved on with our crazy lives.